Ever had someone smile in your face while quietly cutting you down? That's toxicity, and it's deadlier than you think. One moment it's a joke. Next, you're apologizing for feeling anything. Here are 7 fast, smart ways to stop that without becoming a jerk. Tip 7 will change how you pick people. I promise. 1. Name the game. When you call it gaslighting or manipulation, the fog clears. For example, when someone says, "You're being dramatic," you think, "That's gaslighting." Say it out loud to them. "That's gaslighting." Afterwards, you can feel your body relax. Name it. Call out the manipulation. It doesn't shame them. Instead, it frees you. Saved this? Try it today and DM us your one-line win. 2. Stop explaining. Toxic people don't want your truth. They want to manufacture doubt. Explaining fuels their weapon. Try this instead. "I've said enough. I'm not discussing this further." Then breathe. You don't need to justify your right to peace. Say it once, then stop. That is your power move. Use that line once this week and reply with a comment if it worked. 3. The gray rock method. Boring is power. The gray rock method is simple. Be neutral, unreactive, unentertaining. Toxic people feed on reaction. Deny them the feast. This isn't actually cruelty. It's a boundary strategy. Let them rage. Let them puzzle over your lack of reaction. Your indifference starves them of the performance. Be the gray rock. Boring saves you. Be boring on purpose. The gray rock is a strategy, a neutral voice. Short replies, no drama. When they get nothing to perform for, they lose their favorite audience, which is you. Try one-word replies for one conversation today and tell us how boring it was with a 1 to 10. We're not even halfway through. Stay with us. The last 2 tips flip the whole game. 4. Keep your boundaries unexplained. You don't owe anyone a lecture about your limits. "I'm not available" is a complete sentence. "We're done" is a complete sentence. Boundaries are not negotiable suggestions. They're the laws by which you live your life. And here's the twist. Toxic people hate clarity, so give it to them with no debates or long talk. Just an enforcement of your boundaries. You don't owe anyone a debate about your limits. All they deserve is a complete statement that does not need any supporting materials. When you state a boundary without arguing, you remove the negotiation. Clear lines end the game. Drop a boundary in the comments. "I'm not available after..." We pin the best ones. 5. Don't argue with lies. They'll deny and twist your words until your memories feel fake. Arguing gives them the chance to twist the story. Your job is to prevent that. Use short, neutral replies. "I see things differently," then leave. You don't win arguments with liars. Instead, you ignore and preserve your energy for reality. Liars love debates. Their lies grow stronger when nourished. Reply once with a neutral fact. "I remember it differently." Then step away. Your calm, brief response breaks them and their planned lies. Practice the line in the mirror today and post a one-word reaction. "Done" or "tried." 6. Document everything. No matter who the person is, whether in your workplace, family, or your money circle, always document dates, exact words, screenshots, journals. Gaslighters panic at evidence because evidence cements the narrative and makes it impossible to twist. For example, save the text. Jot the date you were gaslit. It's your backup. Proof isn't paranoia. It's protection for you. When the lies start, your receipts stop their attempt to rewrite reality. Screenshot one thing today and save it. Comment saved when you do. 7. Upgrade your environment. Sometimes the best way to deal with someone toxic is to outgrow them. Stop shrinking to fit a chaotic life. Invest in people who recharge you, not people who drain you. Choose clarity and growth over confusion and drama. This is the hardest step because it requires courage to walk away, to choose new soil to grow in. But this is the step that changes your future relationships. Sometimes the most radical defense is growth. Plant yourself in richer soil with friendships and spaces that refill you, not drain you. Outgrowing people is not cruelty. It's self-preservation. Tag one person who refills you. Let them know you appreciate them. You don't defeat toxicity by becoming louder. You outsmart it by becoming quieter, stronger, and more exact. Distance is power. Clarity is power. Silence is power. Use them like tools. Not for revenge, but for your own protection and sanity. When you master these 7 moves, you stop being the predictable target. You become an unbothered force. Okay, your turn. Drop this in the comments. Tip number, what you tried, what happened. I'll feature the sharpest one in the next video. Want to level up even more? Watch next. Reprogram your mind like a genius. And hit subscribe, because low-key genius is where clever people hang out to get even cleverer.